America, fuck yeah. Hi guys, so I'm in America. Oh my god, no way, like totally, what? Which is pretty cool. I could live in America easily. Love it. So this video is a bit late, soz, but I've been busy. Not really, but you know, not that anyone's watching, so nobody cares. My mum isn't even watching them, and I started these videos for her. Thanks mum, love you. Right, so this one, as you can see, is called the Aussie Diaries. Wait, no, the title's down there. I don't know where the title is anymore. Anyway, it's called The Aussie Diaries to Life in the USA, because these videos about me in the USA are called Life in the USA. So, let me start my week. On Monday, good place to start. That's when the week starts, not Sunday. Pardon me, I just had tea. So on Monday, I got woken up slightly earlier than I wanted to, because my cousin and his roommate were like, Raph, wake up, the guy from Telstra is coming in like 10 minutes to fix the internet. And I was like, Wi-Fi, I'm up. And then I got ready to go to this place, Manly Beach. It's full of men and they're manly. Not really. We take a ferry there and it's raining, but it was nice, but it was raining and cold. But it was still nice. One of my friends decided to go swimming. Well done to her. I didn't, because I'm not crazy. I think I got popcorn stuck in my mouth. And then we went back and chilled out. I chilled out at my cousin's house. And then on Tuesday, my cousin and I went to this kind of zoo place, and I was this close to a koala. You can't actually touch koalas unless you've had 18 hours of sleep, because you're considered too active to them. But I was this close to a koala, and I also found out, you know, when One Direction got chlamydia off a koala, they didn't, because you can't actually get chlamydia off a koala unless you've actually like made out with them. So they got chlamydia somewhere else. Bad One Direction. But I also got this close to a quokka, which is like the happiest animal in the world, and it filled me with so much joy. Like my heart was like going to explode. I mean, I couldn't touch it, unfortunately, because it's illegal to touch them unless you have a guide. But still, it's close, and it came up to me, and I was like, I can't touch you, but I want to. And then after, we went to have dinner at a Japanese restaurant, which was very cool. And then we had dessert at Darling Harbour at the Lint shop. And I went back and watched Pretty Little Lies and started, you know, packing. And then on Wednesday, it was my last day in Australia, and I had to go back to Hornsby because I left some stuff at the other person I was staying with house, so I had to go pick it up. So I was like, oh, I'm kind of here early, let's go to the library and check in and print off my ticket. But no, because when I got there and went on my emails and stuff, there was no place for me to check online, and like I basically couldn't check online. There was nothing for me to do. It says my ticket was booked, but I didn't see it, and I was freaking out. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be deported for outstaying my visa, or I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money getting a ticket to America. Freaking out, nearly started crying. It was the most stressful hour and a half ever. And then I got back and phoned Qantas, and they were like, no, it's fine, you're booked. I was like, oh, thank God. And then I started washing my clothes, but then it was raining. I had to bring them all in, and they were still soaking wet. So do you know what I did to speed up the drying process? I ironed them, because the heat from the iron can obviously dry clothes. No. I wouldn't advise it. It's It's not a clever idea. And then, so I stayed up quite late doing that, and I did it the next day as well. And then I left, and on the bus, this was Thursday, left to go to America. On the bus, I met this lovely little gentleman, this very old guy, well, not very old, it's like 70 something, and he like spent most of his life in France. He's very up to do, and he was very sweet. And he like at the airport, he like carried my suitcase all the way to check in. What a cutie pie, what a sweetie. If anyone is going to America, just be prepared for customs, because it's worse than Australia, just saying. So yeah, the plane was 12 hours long, but I'm used to plane rides now. I figured out by the end of summer alone, I would have been on 11 plane rides. Yeah. Suck it! Most people have never been on a plane, and I would have been on 11 by the end of summer. So, that's fun. But no, Qantas is very good. I'm not sponsored by Qantas, unfortunately, but just, they're good. Like, I've realised with some other airlines, they edit their videos so they're more suitable for all of the generations. Like, they take sex scene out and swearing out, and Qantas like, fuck that shit, we're gonna give you the actual movie. So I watched American Hustle, which was a bit long, Philomena, which was so beautiful, I would recommend it, it's amazing, Delivery Man, because why the fuck not, and The Internship, because Dylan O'Brien is a babe. And I had snacks, oh, choking there, snacks whenever I wanted. I was like, yeah. And there was a really hot guy on the plane, but he didn't sit next to me, which I was really upset about. But I did have, like, because I was in a row 4. There was only one other woman, and she was on the other seat, and I was on the other seat. There was 2 seats in the middle, we could stretch out. But still, it gave me an idea for a book with the hot guy and stuff. So that's a plus. And then I got to America before I left Australia. Yes, I time travel, bitches. I left Australia at 2 in the afternoon on the 27th and arrived in America 9:30 in the morning on the 27th. What? Yeah, and it was, yeah, customs. Be prepared, guys. Be prepared. I mean, I thought they would be more lenient on me because I'm English, and we used to own you guys. Oh! But no, then I met up with my friend who picked me up from the airport, and he drove me back to Auss, that's where he lives, and it was amazing. Like, it was so American, like everything's so big and American, and there were yellow school buses everywhere, and I got really excited because I'm an English person in America. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in LA, English woman in America. Sorry, I've got a really runny nose. I'm sorry about this, guys. It's disgusting. Right. So yeah, and then we went to the mall. Went to Barnes and Noble. What? And a woman was like, "Oh my God, so what part of England are you from? Like, how can you?" Oh wait, my accent. And food is really cheap and big. And then the next day, Friday, I went to Seattle and I went to McDonald's and ordered a medium meal. The cup they gave me was for a large meal. It's like this big, and I'm like, no, that is a large. I want a medium, which is this big. But yeah, and then on the Saturday I went to the mall again because I needed to buy clothes because I'm not prepared for this weather. I didn't pack for this weather, just spring. And then Sunday I went ice skating. What? Haven't done it for 3 years, but still a pro. No, but I do like America. I'd easily live here. America. And I like taking the piss out of America. Or Americans being like, what? Free healthcare? What? Free education? Yeah. Anyway, so I will be doing a new video on Sunday. I promise about this week. So I'm staying with a family that has an 18-year-old daughter. So we're going to do a video about English slang versus American slang. You know, videos that have been done before, but I don't care, and I don't think you guys care because nobody's really watching these videos. Not even my mum, who I started these videos for in the first place. So thanks, Mum, love you, so supportive. Alright, that is all for now, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye!